Hello everyone, and this is quite a bit of an emergency video because we were seeing Dixie, the dollar index, actually spiking up right now quite steadily. So this is the reason why I decided to do this emergency video to discuss what is it that we can expect from it, why is this happening, and what kind of implications does this have, and precisely the point as to where I'm going to be selling my Bitcoin. So, and also, we have a very interesting continuation. Okay, anyway, let's just jump right into this. And by the way, guys, if you appreciate all these updates, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you're always notified when I make a new upload. And call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments, or leave a comment in general for the algorithms. Would be very much appreciated. It's more support for my community. So, DXY, it's jumping up. So the dollar index, we all know that there is always inverse correlation between, for example, Bitcoin and the dollar index. So whenever dollar is strong, everything else is theoretically weaker. And we're seeing a big jump right now. We were hoping for it to actually move down. We were like, yeah, we're going into a bull market. But right now it's jumping up. So the reason why it's jumping up, and for this also reason, I mean, obviously, NASDAQ is actually going down a bit. Also, S&P 500 is correcting a bit, so it's especially evident in forward charts. It's nothing crazy just yet, but it could be the beginning of something bigger. Same thing goes for Bitcoin. Right now, when it comes to the Bitcoin price, before we talk about all the reasonings and most important aspect of this video, and also my target for when am I gonna be personally selling my Bitcoin. So we are still in this wedge. So basically we had this smaller wedge, which I described in one of my previous videos, which was this one. And look, I mean, this is just how beautiful this broke out, retested it right here, went up and got rejected again from this line right here. And again, these news that actually spiraled Dixie to go upwards caused this move down. So for now, we can readjust this ever so slightly together during this video, and we're gonna see that we're still somehow in the continuation of the same. It's not precise, but nonetheless. So it's nothing bad just yet, but I told you to really consider your long trades and whatever it is that you're doing, especially if we're gonna break below this purple support, which is about 23,000, and then subsequently this order block at 22,600. This is where, we could activate this so-called BART pattern, and then the target could be something like 20K in a short-term perspective. So this is what we are expecting right now, and certainly very important to note is the weekly chart and this 200 weekly moving average and 50 moving average, and it's all coming together at the next order block, which is about $25,000. And look, I mean, this has never happened before, actually. So it's never actually come this close to this kind of a death cross in the weekly chart, which is quite crazy, quite frankly. So we'll see how that plays out. And remember, the reason why we're seeing this small correction and this spike in Dixie is because of the job report. So the payroll increase shows an increase of 517,000 jobs in January, crushing estimates as an employment rate hits 53-year low. So everything is beautiful. And why is the market, I mean, this is good news, but why is the market taking it so, negatively? And the reason is very simple, because it gives the Powell, theoretically, arguably, the reason to tighten more and just, until something breaks. So that's why the markets don't like this positiveness right now, unfortunately. This means basically that we still have this threat of, over tightening, keeping the rates too high, too long, unemployment spiking, us actually diving into a recession in 2023. So that's why the next CPI PCE readings are going to be very important, and the next interest rate decision in March. So now when it comes to my target for when I'm going to be exiting out of Bitcoin before we do something fun. And remember, guys, if you want to see all of my personal trades, then go down into the description of this video and join my free Discord channel where I post all of my trades and the trades of my team. It's absolutely free. Just join the VIP signals section and you'll be in. Takes 10 seconds to join. So my target and where I'm going to be selling. So basically, Kathy Wood, and being one of those big Bitcoin bulls, she's coming out with reaffirmation. So she's reaffirming her target of $1 million Bitcoin in the next, basically, I think it was in the next decade. So yes, that's right here. So in the next decade. A lot of people tell me if this is unreasonable down in the comments, if you think this is crazy and Bitcoin is never going to reach even $100,000. My opinion is, and this is going to feed the narrative of when am I going to be actually basically selling my Bitcoin. So number one, I'm never going to sell all of my Bitcoin. Certainly I'm going to be taking some profits, exiting back into the dollar. But in case if, Bitcoin just rallies simply because it becomes incredible store of value and, the second reserve currency, then I will certainly be selling less of Bitcoin because I don't want to be exiting into something that just is dying, which arguably it is already dying, but it's a topic for a separate video. So is, in my opinion, a $1 million target for the next 10 years from Cathie Wood, is this unreasonable? Of course, if you're going to see her ARK Invest ETF and it has a drawdown of like 80% now, you're going to say like, who is Cathie Wood to say anything? But I am inclined to agree. $1 million in terms of capitalization and everything, all the sovereign wealth funds that are going to finally get their legal framework to invest money into Bitcoin in the coming years, especially 5 to 10 years, this legal framework is going to be adjusted, smooth, and ready to go. So this means that there are going to be trillions of dollars that could get access to Bitcoin. Well, the countries, everything that we're seeing right now, really, everything we've been talking about on this YouTube channel really feeds the narrative of Bitcoin surpassing the capitalization of physical gold. I see this happening. There is no argument that would convince me otherwise because the numbers don't lie. The potential amount of money that could go into Bitcoin just could easily surpass 14 or whatever it is, the capitalization of gold, and that would put Bitcoin at above $500,000. So the target of 1 million is very, very likely and very, very positive. And this is exactly where I would be actually selling most of my Bitcoin. Again, depending on what's going to be the situation with the global reserve currency. If Bitcoin is going to become one, which is probably unreasonable to expect this in the next 10 years, and the United States won't let it happen, most likely. So then we'll see how that. I'm going to keep you updated. So subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is going to be my main target. And guys, now comes the time for the Rolex giveaway, because we gave away one Rolex already and I had 3. So I have 2 Rolexes basically left right here, and I'm very excited to give away really another Rolex right now. And this one actually comes with an extra link. So beautiful. I got 3 identical Submariners. One was just shipped to the Netherlands the other day to a lucky winner, and right now it's the time to select the winner for this beautiful one, and then there's going to be one more left as long as this one is claimed. So let's do this real quick. So basically what you need to do in order to be able to participate, it's very, very simple, and most of my community members are participating in this automatically by default. So you have to go, if you haven't done so already, and maybe if you already have a Bybit account, then you can still participate. You can still go down into the description of this video, use my link to Bybit, and number 1, get up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses, and automatically, after you deposit at least $100 into your account, you will automatically enter into a Rolex giveaway. So, and then I will always see the amount of people we have, so I can always take, for example, this number, which is 14344, so 14344, and then I'm gonna just generate a random number, and the winner is gonna be the owner of this basically of this UID, and here it is, 3268. So 32, let's go to 3268, 32, no, this one, 3268 right here. So the winner of this Submariner, which is, again, you can be anywhere in the world, I'm gonna happily ship it to you. And if you're in Dubai, I'm gonna come to you with my Maybach. We're gonna take a ride in my Maybach, and I'm gonna just put it on your wrist myself. So the winner is the owner of the UID 19334,857. So once again, you have to have at least $100 in your trading deposit, and on Bybit using my link. And again, if you don't have an account, you can still use my link and sign up with a new account and move money to it. And you have to write me an email within the next 24 hours. And guys and girls, please don't write us fake emails, because we know which email this UID belongs to. So don't waste your time and the time of my team. And as always, check out this tutorial so that you know how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management, so you avoid losing money like all the idiot traders. Join my free Discord channel, link down in the description. Sign up with Bybit now and get a chance to win a Rolex. All right, peace and love. Thomas Krallo, stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.